Peter Quill is, when we first meet him, he's a 9-year-old kid watching his mother die of cancer. He's a kid who has kind of been told his whole life that he needs to toughen up because he's got a big heart. And his mother asks him, he never knew his father. And his mother asks him to take her hand before as she's dying, and he just doesn't do it. And then immediately after, he's like sucked away into space and raised by Yondu, and so who also tells him that he has to toughen up, and so he's been living his whole life trying to pretend like he's tougher than he is, when in fact like he's sort of stunted at that moment of when his mother asked him to take his hand. He's like a kid at heart, but he gets free reign. He gets to do whatever he wants in space. He gets his own ship. He gets to eat whatever candy he wants. There's no rules, and so he enjoys that. But there's something missing in his life. He misses his family, and he misses community, and so he's a guy who's like traveling through space, getting to do whatever he wants, and that's where he starts. The story is told from his perspective. I mean, but it's not his story only. It's definitely an ensemble. But you do get to see his origin, which is different than the other characters. I mean, you learn about where the other characters come from, but you don't get to see it the way you do with Peter. The Guardians of the Galaxy is consisted of members, all of whom are very selfish for the most part, and when they come together, they all have these individual goals of what they want, and later on they realize, that they come together as a team, and they're what they want shifts, and they become one unit, and they want to, protect innocent people. Yeah, Ronan is a hardcore dude to be going up against, that's for sure. And Lee Pace is an exceptional actor. He's really great. It's awesome to watch him work. I mean, he's a Juilliard trained professional. Like, he's not faking it like I am. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's amazing to watch. Working with a cast like this, people like, veteran actors like Benicio del Toro and Glenn Close and John C. Reilly. I mean, seeing them work, you pick up on the differences in their styles and what they do and how they breathe their own presence into these roles and their processes. It's really amazing. I think Marvel is so lucky to have James on this project and in future projects. He was born to direct a Marvel movie. He's a huge fan of all the comic books. He understands the logic of all the comic books. He's not easily impressed, which is really important in a movie like this, because the sets, the props, the costumes, everything is so spectacular that it's pretty easy to say, that's great, move on. I'll see a take and I'll look at it, I'll be like, that was awesome. He's like, no, here's what we need,